I didn't have any face up with the military. They are the people who are looking for face up. Didn't have any face up with the military. I said what I said. Helicopters were flying over my house. And even today, as we are talking now, in Imo, the military people, the army, the navy are standing side by side with my men fighting at Okigwe and Idiato now in Imo. So some of them coming to make these things. I laugh. You know why they do this is working for the federal government, so there are certain things they cannot say. What they cannot say to other people, they are saying that insurgency will not end. Ekpa, Simeon Ekpa. Who is Simeon Ekpa? We have destroyed virtually all ESN IPOB camps. As I'm talking to them now, as we are talking, we are standing side by side with them at Idiato and Okigwe today as an operation. When you are fighting for self-determination, it can take any means, because the person oppressing you will not allow you to just go. The person oppressing you will do everything to keep you. So it's not a new something. It's not new.
So how would you explain the continued imprisonment of Nnamdi Kanu?
Nnamdi Kanu,
the court freeing him several times.
I don't think any court has freed Nnamdi Kanu. No court. Let them show us evidence of Nnamdi Kanu being freed. There is a process now. There is court of first instance. There is court of second instance. There is a court of final instance, which is the Supreme Court. When you do, the due process of the law is very clear. When you win at court of first instance, the other person can appeal and ask for stay of execution. I think we are living in a strange world. Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. He's a criminal. He ordered for the killing of people, innocent people. So he should be held culpable, responsible for his crimes. It's as easy as that. There's no two ways about that. But if the court finds him that all the atrocities is committed and find him non-culpable and release him, if the Supreme Court does that, okay for him. But for now, no court has set him free.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu should release Nnamdi Kanu. That if he fails to release Nnamdi Kanu, that he's going to suffer, meaning that there is no 2027 ticket for Bola Ahmed Tinubu except he release Nnamdi Kanu. Let me have your reaction on that very statement by Reverend Baka.
Yes, of course, Reverend Baka have said it severally that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. He's even ready to stand as a shorty for federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu to him. So it's not no longer a news to us. Reverend Baka have said it severally. Even the Zion ministry here, who is named Ebuka Obi, have also said the same thing. They have been praying to the needful that Nnamdi Kanu should be released.
Morally, do you think that Reverend Baka should make that kind of statement?
Of course, it's entitled to that because they are the one feeling the heat in the southeast. Don't forget that why he made that statement of this seat at all, that is affecting the Igbo region. So Tinubu might not really understand what is happening in the southeast than Reverend Baka, and that's why Reverend Baka has the voice out that Tinubu should do the needful, because at the first place he was not even the one that arrested Nnamdi Kanu. So why is he holding Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu should be released. He should be released. That's what Reverend Baka is saying. But a lot of people are questioning him that even the Reverend Baka is part of the problem we have today, because we remember when we were enjoying Jonathan's time, Reverend Baka took it upon himself and called Jonathan a bad luck instead of good luck. And today the Buhari is supported to become a president. Look at the mayhem. Look at the dangers Buhari have caused into this country. And the Tinubu have come to start where Buhari stop. Now, many people are criticizing Baka that Baka does not even have the moral to talk. If not that, because of the love people have for Nnamdi Kanu, that's making people to support what Reverend Baka have said. So for me, they should do the needful. Of the truth, I support what you have said so far. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should release that young man.
All right, MC the Omega, the entire leaders from the southern part of Nigeria have called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Aferi Ferris, which is the Yoruba's apex body, have called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. the Igbos leaders, the honest and Igbos and other Igbos leaders, the top government officials also called for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But it seems that the federal government does not want to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now that he has been transferred to the men of God now, do you think that the federal government will pay attention to the men of God, the likes of Baka? And Baka have also put a cost that if they refuse or fail to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they are going to suffer.
Yes, of course, you have said it that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if Parliament refuse to do the needful, they are going to suffer dearly for it. We are talking about, when we talk about rugged prophet, like in the Bible, prophet like Jeremiah, who also they will look at the eyes of the government without any fear of favor and tell them the truth. That's what we are clamoring for, that we don't need all these men of God who are busy after money. They should know the office God has given to them, that this is the office, so that when the leaders are misbehaving, they should call them to order. So Reverend Baka have the courage to talk to Tinubu. I wish Tinubu will listen to him and do the needful, because don't forget that this leader, politician, they still fear this men of God, because they know that they have power to command things to happen in the realm of the spirit.
MC The Omeka is a very fine place to live it. Thank you for speaking in this wonderful platform. Mr. Lawrence, good morning.
Mr. Kacee, good morning.
All right, quick one, Mr. Lawrence. Let me have your reaction concerning what happened, what NAFDAC is doing with the Igbos, especially what happened in Anambra State. There's one market there, drugs market in Anambra State, that NAFDAC went there to seal up the market. That even prompted the likes of big niches like Peter Obi to approach them and tell them what happened. They said they want to see the market for 1 week, order for them to carry out their necessary investigation. Also, the similar thing I repeatedly said yourself yesterday in a matter, that the Igbos challenged the NAFDAC. So let me have your reaction. Is it as a target to one individuals or particular group of people?
Let me tell you, Mr. Kacee, what is happening in Nigeria? Yes, I went to Ogba today. I test knee. Maybe you cannot knee. I tell knee that the injustice that Yorubas, I mentioned their names directly, that Yorubas doing for Igbos is very bad. I remember when Obasanjo is the president of Nigeria. This thing Tinubu is doing, Obasanjo did it for Igbo too. The market you are talking about is Head Bridge on Nature. That's where the market is. The market is like the whole Ogbas. It's a very big market. If you come to drug in Africa, in Nigeria, even in Africa, that market is #1.
So why did NAFDAC choose to seize that very market, to seal it up? Why?
What I'm saying now, it's not only main market. Main market, that's Head Bridge 1, Aba,
Yes.
2, some part of North, 3, and Idumota here. 4, if you want to buy drug cheap in the Lagos state here, you need to go to Idumota.
Yes.
Are you getting me? But you see the injustice that are happening in Nigeria against the Igbos, that's what makes them lock the home. Is it everybody selling fake drug in this called Nigerians? It's because of that injustice. When you have those people that come up dark, what they are supposed to do, each shop they went to, if they see fake drugs, they do what? Sell it and arrest the owner of that shop. He cannot lock the whole market because of what? He say, is it everybody selling fake drugs? There are many pharmacies in Nigeria here, in the Lagos state here, that sell fake drugs. Why they lock those pharmacies? There are many atrocities they are doing in Nigeria. Why those people don't lock these shops? In Nigeria, which people take the highest drug in Nigeria is what? Called the Fulanis, the Hausas. Why their place is still open to tomorrow? Ordinary aboki that say sweet in Lagos state here sell drugs. Why they lock out the whole counters? They are selling sweet and sugar and chewing gum. And you know what they are using to succeed in Nigeria is the drugs. Which people that do abuse of drugs in Nigeria? It's not the same called the Fulanis, the Hausas. Why everything, any president that come, need to focus, to target, to bring Igbo man down. Oga, is unfair. That's what Nnamdi Kanu said, that Igbos, the Biafrans, cannot stay under government or call Nigeria. Look at P2B.
But Mr. Lawrence,
Yeah.
don't you think the NAFDAC and the federal government are doing the right thing to eradicate? I mean, what happened in the Onitsha main market was that most of the drugs were okay. What happened in Aba that was that most of the drugs were expired drugs, and most of the drugs were drugs that was not given approval by NAFDAC. And what happened also in the Anambra main market are the same similar thing that happened in Idumata, that most of the drugs are expired drugs, and most of the drugs are drugs which NAFDAC were not given approval to. Don't you think you can also flip the other page of the paper and look at the positive aspect of it? But I don't want you to be targeting as if it's a kind of policy against the Igbos. No, it's not a policy against the Igbos. It's a policy against those that want to infiltrate the illicit drugs or the expired drugs or the drug that is not approved by the NAFDAC into the market. Because when you get to the public, there will be a very serious situation.
No, I mean, let me tell you one thing, that when you are serving a public people or want to address a public people, there is the way you use your language. Or when you are cooking a public people, you cannot cook exactly food you are eating in your house, because you know that there are different people and different tastes. We need to cook something with balance, that somebody can eat your food in your house and somebody cannot eat in your house, can balance and eat that food. That's what called a good cooker. Now in Nigeria here, now we have these people that sell drugs, the medicine, doctors, pharmacists, all of them, they are going there and buy the medicine and sell it into the street on the hospitals. Do you think that inside that market, that everybody inside the market is selling fake drugs? It's not everybody. It can be 45 over 100 that
Those that are not selling fake should also caution those that are selling fake that they should stop.
Call your government. A good government need to do re-investigation to know those people that sell fake drugs. Don't use because of some people that sell fake drugs affect everybody in business. Did everybody worship God? It's not everybody. The God can kill everybody because of some people did not worship him. What God will do, God will select the right people and destroy the remaining people. Call government. After God is government. Government supposed to do thoroughly investigation to know the people that are selling fake drugs.
A reason why the government wants to shut the market down for 1 week so they can carry out this very necessary investigation and find out the culprits, those perpetrators, those involved in this kind of prohibited acts, so that you can identify them from the good ones. Then after 1 week, we will now reopen the market for the commercial activities to take effect. But
No, listen. Sometimes you know that people bring fake news. This market we are talking about, this main market is more than 1 week. Are you getting me? It's more than 1 week before they announce it. Many people know it in this Lagos. They first start in a head bridge on nature.
yes,
That's where they start. Aba, all that before Lagos. Lagos is just last week. Are you getting me? And those people, immediately those people rise voice up. That's when people notice. Went to some many pharmacies to go and buy drug. You see many places empty. Before I noticed this, I went somewhere to buy medicine. Because of what? There's small issue I have in the ear. I want to buy drugs to take. I reached there, I said, guy, why your shop open? No market here. That's when the guy open up. The injustice they are doing for Igbo is too much. First, your investigation and know the people that sell fake drug, close their shop. If they want to collect fine for their hand, but collect fine and give them the serious warning. I believe that when the federal government, they are serious for their investigation, you see that fake drug, they will stop it.
All right, Mr. Lawrence, is a very fine place to leave it. Thank you for speaking with us in this wonderful platform.